we go. We are live. Welcome to this demo playthrough of the updated demo. Hello,
We are live.
Simon,
I'm
my
always
brother.
alive.
You are also. I, I, I tell you right before we hit record, please keep the dad jokes to a minimum. And your opening line is, ta-da!
Off to a good start.
After good
Okay,
start.
we'll just show you this demo playthrough, or have a playthrough of the demo, and yeah, we'll introduce ourselves once we have clicked the start button here.
Sure. What kind of map do you want? Are we going for oceanic or are we going for a regular one?
That's a little bit too much ocean, maybe.
Ooh,
I
that was
I
a
want
nice one.
bridges, but yeah,
I
I
like this
want
one.
bridges, but not like I don't want boats.
Oh,
Just bridges.
good
Yeah.
choice. Okay, so while the game is loading, I am Daniel. I'm the lead designer. I'm not the lead designer. You're the lead designer. There you go. I'm the lead developer.
Good job.
I'm the lead
And Daniel has
developer of.
already introduced me
From
since he's already the designer as well.
So I'm the developer. I'm the designer. I'm also the head. No, just kidding. I can't design if my life depended on it. So.
Sure, you can, just not good design.
So I am Daniel, lead developer, Romantic Games. You are.
Simon, working on the models and anything 3D related, and also we have Sebastian, our third brother, who is probably sleeping today
Probably
as well.
sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
think that's a good guess.
He will join us probably or hopefully in another stream. So tune in later for
Yep.
to see all of us.
All the brothers, can you imagine, at the same time? It's going to be
I
wonderful.
can imagine. I'm in the future also. So let's see here. I want to place somewhere where you can build bridges. You know I love bridges.
Oh, your bridges are wonderful. Maybe somewhere. Just I clicked the skip tutorial button because we don't want to play through the tutorial. You can play the tutorial if you want to. We'll just build the kind
Build
of
stuff.
settlement we want. You gotta help me find a
Oh,
starting location, or this is gonna be
there's a lot of bushes. This one. There's a lot of
bush.
bushes and rocks here, and
Okay.
a great place for my bridges. Bridges.
Bridges. So here, where? Over here.
Yeah. No, a little bit there, yeah, and then we can expand on top.
Yep.
Over to the river-ish.
So we have rocks over here, plenty of bushes over here. There's a lot of trees. You can see the settlement or the status window will tell you how much resources are in the starting area. So we've got 480 stones, 225 trees, and 3,300 berries. Let's start.
They won't go hungry.
Let's start juicery.
I want jam.
I want jam. These bushes look like they make the most delicious jam. Look at that.
Looks like a acid jam.
I have no idea what kind of jam you would get from those bushes. Anyhow, the game is telling us to get started because obviously we want to have production lines for the basic resources. Let's start with the builder's hut. I always like to place the builder's hut close to the settlement center because the builder's hut, it takes care of maintenance and build orders in your settlement. I mean, as you expand, you'll place more builder's huts, but in the beginning, it's nice that it's covering as big an area as possible.
Yeah,
So
and as you can see, Daniel is trying to connect it to a already existing road,
yep.
or just directly on top of the settlement.
Yeah. So usually you'll place roads so they kind of go through the settlement and use the settlement as some kind of roundabout in the middle. But I don't want to block this road. So I'll place it next to here, and then it needs a small road going out. There you go. So that's the builder's hut placed. We wanna cut down this forest, right?
Road placement. I'm still in love with the sound. So when placing the roads, it's like sounds like a machinery.
Again! I I enabled it now. So we
That was me trying to hint to Daniel to remember to put on the sound, and apparently he forgot.
I think I've started this stream like 10 times, and each time I forget to turn on the sound. So now you can hear the beautiful music and birds chirping and the hammering and stuff. Simon can't hear anything because we're streaming together and I'm not sharing my desktop audio.
It's a wild guess.
Very educated.
That's how I go about my life. Wild guesses.
So these builders, they carried planks and stuff over to the builder's hut, and then they started building it, and now they're carrying more planks because it needs to have planks to do its job.
And the resources are presented at the top there, where you can see all the resources that are currently present in your village or settlement. So at the top left.
Yep.
So let's build a woodcutter and a sawmill and stonecutter. That's probably a smart way to start the business.
Yep. So let's start with stonecutter, I guess. Where do you wanna? We have stones all the way over here. That's a lot of walking just to get to some stones. Let's put that.
They will be in great shape. Let's give them a clock so they can count their steps as well. I can model a clock.
You can model a clock.
Like
you can model anything
yeah.
you set your mind to. I'll just put that in the middle, and then we can do that. So that's quite the walk to get over there, and we need to place a woodcutter and a sawmill. So the woodcutter is this building. So this is cutting down all the trees in the coverage area. When you place it, the coverage area is obviously in a circle around the building, but you can we can move that area when the building is built.
Okay.
And then a sawmill. I'll put it there.
Sawmill is the production. Everything revolves around the productions. So it's smart to, at least in the beginning, it's smart to have these building closest together so they won't be walking too much because people are spending energy on walking and working. So it's a great idea to try and optimize your village, even in the beginning.
Yep.
But of course, they will be able to do their work, just not as efficiently.
Yep.
Yeah.
And obviously, if they need to carry the planks all the way over here, that's gonna take longer than if you just place the planks and the buildings nearby.
Yeah. How is the building progressing now? If you click the builder's hut, Daniel, we can have a look where the builder is, where he is walking around, or she, he, she.
Yep.
Or she. That's a chocolate. I want chocolate. There he is.
There is. So the builder's hut, it also gives you an overview of all the buildings in your settlement that's about to get built or in waiting for resources and.
Yeah, and you can pause the building or prioritize, or you can just locate the building if you're unsure where you placed it.
Yeah.
So as you can see,
for a small settlement like this, that sounds strange, but you know,
it sounds strange, but
as time goes by, you have 10 different buildings. It's it's good to have an overview.
Whenever you're clicking on a building, like Daniel did there, we can see who is working there with this little circle around their head.
Yep.
So if we here we can see the builder is walking around, and you can also see the worker and locate him here by clicking his name. So you can follow where he is walking.
Yep. That's useful when you have
like satellite system.
They're quite advanced for their age. So you have sometimes you'll have like 2 or 3 workers in the stone mine, and you can only see two people working, and then you wonder where's the third guy. But obviously he's gone home for a quick meal or sleeping.
If you saw Daniel added 2 new workers there, and that's his productivity on the stone mill is currently 67, but it was just setting on 33, so it's a good way to increase the production in the beginning, because we need to get it all up and running. So
Yep. And we only have like a couple of stones, 4 stones. So we wanna make sure it's efficient and we get as much building material as possible, especially now in the beginning.
oh, a plea from your folks.
Yeah.
That's
So apparently they want housing now. They don't want to live
yeah.
in tent in this huge common tent for everyone. Yeah, I'll accept it. So our task here is to build 4 houses so they can have a roof over their heads.
Grateful people.
I mean, if all they want is a roof over their head, then sure, I'll help.
But they already have like a cloth.
I don't think it's enough. So let's place.
Let's build one closer to the stonecutter as well, just so
Yep.
the workers there won't have to walk so far.
Like here.
A little bit down, maybe. Thinking of the tax collector as well. Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's a nice place.
Yeah. here I guess. And then
Don't guess. Do.
you can't see it, but I'm holding down the shift button so I can place multiple buildings at the same time. So now, like I just this wasn't on accident. I like to leave gaps for roads, so they can walk around the buildings as
Oh
well.
yeah.
So
You're
So
planning a neighborhood, I can see.
I am. So now you can see these people. I mean, they've been complaining about this since the beginning, but this little icon over here is telling you they don't have anywhere to live. So then, if you see that, then you need to build houses for them. So you can
Maybe speed up a little bit for a few seconds while they'll
Yep.
walk just carrying plants. No, planks, not plants. Probably plants as well. But
yeah. So you have
the most essential.
3 different speeds. It's the regular speed, and then there's a faster one, and then there's turbo mode for when you have absolutely no patience, like we have now, and we just want to speed things up.
That's how I play all my games, just on full speed sometimes.
Okay, let's.
And then I forget what I'm doing, and then my whole city is burning down. That's
So that's why you always send me these screenshots of your village burning down, because you have no
Yeah,
patience.
because,
You
like,
consistently speed it up.
I'm thinking, oh, this is working fine, and then I forget that my game is set on full speed, and then I keep expanding my city, and then I need more coffee, and then I walk away from the computer, come back, and then what happened here? So
So maybe pause the game when you leave your computer then, or at
it's
least
a good
turn down the speed a bit. Anyway,
turn down the
let's
speed.
let's have a look at this tip. So as you play the game, we'll try and give you suggestions for things to do. Like now, we have no way of getting more money. We started with, I think it's 1,500 or something. We started 1,500 coins, but every building that you place, it costs a certain amount of coins, and then as you place more and more buildings, you're running out of coins. So now
What's the currency? Folk coins?
folk coins, florins. Isn't that a real currency?
Yeah, I think it was.
We should try not
It was,
to
at
mimic
least.
real currencies. Let's find a name for it that can go in our Q&A stream.
Coins.
Foins.
Points.
Yeah, good one.
Points.
Yes, perfect.
If not a good one, it was one.
We need to build a tax collector. Just like the builder's hut, the tax collector has a coverage area. You can see that when I zoom out a bit. You can see the green circle is the coverage area for the building, and this goes for pretty much every building except, I guess, houses. They have a coverage area where they will pick up stuff, they will work, they will I don't know, harvest resources and all this. But the service buildings,
the coverage area.
Yeah.
Sorry.
no, but the service buildings are they need to reach the houses in their area. So for the tax
It goes
collector,
for the same, like they have the storage as well. When you're
Yep.
expanding the city, people they can't walk all the way back to the settlement to pick up building materials. So you will have to expand with the storage, and
Yep.
so they will always have a way to get the resources. And as Dana said, we have the fire station that will have a coverage area, and later on there will be doctors and stuff like that. So they have they have the coverage, and anything that goes outside will cause trouble.
Yeah. So for the tax collector, we definitely want to make sure all the houses are covered, and you can see if the house is covered by the little green outline on the house as well. So if I move this over here, you can see the topmost house is uncovered. But let's just plot down the tax collector in the middle of the settlement, and he can reach all the houses. So the tax collector, they do their job every Monday. Every Monday they go out and collect taxes from the houses in their coverage area. So you can see that we call it Monday. You can call it maybe day one is Sunday for you. We have no opinion of this. So it's day one.
Let's keep it to ourselves.
Yeah.
The
If I have any opinion, I will keep it to myself. But day one is the day that the tax collector starts doing his job. So then on day one he'll walk to the furthest most house that isn't been taxed yet, and he'll collect taxes from that house. And then when that's done, he'll walk to the next furthest most house that isn't covered yet. And
Good English.
Good English. And he will collect taxes from all the houses that he passes. So he doesn't have to go to each house individually. If he's passing the house on the way to another house, he'll pick up taxes from them as well.
Mm. If he walks too much, he will pass out. See what I did there?
I see what you did there. So then, obviously, if you have too many houses, or if your road grid is complicated, or if your houses are like far apart, then maybe your tax collector won't be able to do his job completely within a week, and then you're missing out on taxes. What a terrible thing to miss out on.
Especially when you're a leader. I mean, it's not like a tropical, like a, what's it called? That's more like a, what's the name of the leaders in that kind? See, this is me.
Dictator.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good English. Right back at you.
One of the things we added recently was a way to see how much tax has been collected. So all the service building, we had a look at we didn't actually have a look at the service status for the builder's hut, but we can have a look at that afterwards. So all the different buildings, they have the service buildings, they have this service status overview. So you can see how many of the different tiers, different tier folks are in the coverage area of this building, and how much money has he collected on his recent walkthroughs. So as soon as the next week starts over here, you can you'll get one of these bars popping up, and it'll tell you how much money he collected. And for the builder's hut, this is a bit different because the builder is walking around the settlement and making sure all the buildings are maintained. He'll need planks, or she'll need planks to do that, and they'll use one plank when they start their maintenance round, and then if buildings go unmaintained for a long time, then they'll collapse. So you can.
That's actually one of the ideas we took inspiration from the Caesar games.
Yeah.
Or I think it was. They had this where you're putting up fire stations and I think it's
engineers hut,
stuff like that.
Engineer huts, I think. But one of the things I didn't like with Caesar, I don't know if you remember, but it was always just about placing them, and it was a little bit mysterious how they worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, you really didn't have much idea of why they didn't maintain the buildings, and suddenly you had this spike in the outskirts, and buildings started falling apart, and that was always a bit of a mystery. So this is our way of trying to put some transparency back into how it works. Yeah.
And this is of course the demo, so we will be working continuously on trying to improve this.
Yep.
And any feedback we get from this as you play it is greatly appreciated. Appreciate.
So you can
some words are more difficult.
So you can see that here as well with the maintenance overview. So you have you can see the coverage area for your builder's huts. We only have one, but we also only have this much area, so no need for more than one. But you can see the white area is the coverage area of the builder's hut, and then you can see the different buildings inside there, how maintained they are. We actually did talk about changing out the way this is displayed by having some kind of maintenance level icons instead of this greenish color, which is funny because both of us are very much colorblind, or not very much, but at least more than nothing.
More than nothing, yeah. It's like, is that green or is it like dark?
I've been wondering the same thing all since the beginning. It's like, is this orange? Is it? I know it's not blue, but
that's one of the changes we did is actually we changed the color of the roof on the houses from green to more yellowish, and it's like, oh, there they are. But that's one of the things that's probably going to change with the difficulty settings as well later on in the early access game, is that the service area will be smaller, so it will be more difficult to kind of make it more optimized, the city. And of course, unoptimized city will make for unhappy citizens, and then you will have people just leaving your town.
Yep.
Which is not good for the economy.
It's not good for anyone. So these people have gathered more than enough stones for a while, but we should probably follow the tips so we can get a thriving economy up and running. Yep. So you can see now the tax collector is out doing her job. You can see that the door is open. I don't know why the tax collector of all people leaves their door open. If anything, I would assume the tax collectors left their doors closed, but
it's summertime.
It's a mild breeze. You can see that with the trees. They're like swaying in the wind with this mild breeze. That's
whooshing.
I'm a tree.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm a tree. Right.
We should make. We should feed the people. Let's build a berry hut here with these delicious berries. So you can see all the. If you haven't caught this yet, all the buildings, they need roads. You need road access to get to the building and pick up the resources and
Yeah, that's one of the main difference between our game and the movie Back to the Future. We need roads. So yeah,
definitely.
Also, cars. We do have cars.
We have carts. Let's show that. Let's show that later.
Yeah.
But some of the building games, they have this. When you see a coverage area, you'll assume it's covered, like with the builder's hut. If it's inside the area, in some games that means it's covered, but that's not how it works in our game. They'll only work within this area, but they still need to reach the buildings.
Yeah.
So
I can see the woodcutter is actually running out of trees.
Yeah.
So let's change the harvest area.
Yeah.
So they can see.
Where do you want to put it?
Probably remove that forest down on the left. Even though they were
this one.
I was thinking down on the left, and close to the houses.
Oh, this forest. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good.
Room for the farm later on.
Good point. So you can see when you move the harvest area, you can see how many resources are in the area. So if you're unsure about where to place it, just have a look at the little counter in the tooltip there. Yeah. So you can see here as well, it's got 27 wood inside its harvest area, and if that runs out, then just need to move the area.
Yeah.
Maybe
they're gonna flag it. That's a problem. Huh? They're gonna flag it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get the joke.
Maybe we should assign another woodcutter so it's going faster. One thing that
the quest thing, by the way, I can't see. Yeah.
We need a well. We've built the berry hut now. Let's assign another worker here as well. So you can see we have 4 unemployed people. And obviously we still have 3 stone cutters over here, so we can probably unassign one of them if we need people fast. But we should build a well. Where do you want to put that? Here?
Yeah.
Somewhere. Let's put it there.
Close. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
I had to say it, Let's see. Probably prepare for expanding the settlement with more people.
Yep.
I think you're close to running out.
Should just add some more houses over here.
Maybe
So
not yet. Yeah, we'll see.
like this.
I'm talking about like adding one or two more houses. Just like yeah, let's build another
Okay, let's destroy one of
neighborhood.
them. Yeah, let's destroy one of them.
Okay.
Two of them? Sure.
Two of them. Yeah, only
Yep.
two.
There you
I'm trying my best not to say speed up things because um yeah,
it's meant to
yeah.
be a bit slow. It's not
I
supposed.
know.
I mean, in the beginning, you'll want to speed up the game more often than not. But as the settlement grows, if it's running too fast, you'll end up with a burnt down village, right?
Yeah, that's my experience from this game.
So one of the
It's
things we haven't talked about is the tools.
yeah, the tools. The currently every worker needs a tool. So the woodcutter needs an axe, the sawmill needs saws, and builders need a hammer. And later on, you will expand and build more and manufacture your own tools as well. Uh, so you can have a look where Dana is opening the sawmill here. You can see the required tool for the job and how many we have. So currently we have 1 out of 2 available. So that means one is occupied and another one is available.
So that's the same as what you see in the resource overview. We have the different tools here, and you can see we have one saw available. But if you look at the resources in use, you can see that one of them is being used, and that's being used by the sawmill. So whenever you wanna expand your production, you always need to make sure that you have enough tools. So this will tell you how many are available, and if you're running out of tools, you either need to produce more or you need to trade them.
Yeah.
But this settlement needs a market. I'll place a market here, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good spot. A good spot.
It's a good spot.
So the market or the markets will be like a hub, central hub for your houses.
Yep.
So it's a good idea to place them somewhere where your people will usually travel back and forth when they're going back back and forth from their work and homes. So then that way they can pick up food and water to their houses. Because just like in real life, they need to eat to get the energy. So they won't die of thirst or hunger, but they will stop working efficiently.
Yep.
So they will be tired, and you will probably see people walking around being sleepy and tired if you don't give them what they need, and also the happiness that
Yep.
will also dim, go down.
That's one of the
You can
things.
see the happiness at the top there.
Yeah. That's one of the things I liked in one of the other games that we've used as inspiration is Banished.
Mm.
One of the things with Banished I always found difficult is they have this harvest seasons system. So if you miss out on the seasons or if you miss out on the planting, your civilization or your settlement will be done for the next couple of months. So we're trying to not make it as punishing as Banished, but still keeping some of the same ideas. Like you need to harvest food. You need to refine it. Maybe the people need
Yeah,
bread, so you need to harvest the wheat. You need to make it into flour. You need to combine that, make it
yeah,
into bread, and you need to
yeah,
distribute it via the market to the people. So there is a resource refinement chain and a production chain and a distribution chain, but it's not as punishing if you miss. Like if you miss the harvest season by a couple
yeah.
minutes, then oh no,
But we have like
potatoes! We don't have any potatoes. Sorry,
taters.
taters.
People will be upgraded or will be able to upgrade their homes to level 2 or level 3, and then will change jobs or titles from like normal people to vassals or nobles, and the nobles and vassals people they all have different job listings available. So you
Yep.
can't have nobles working in the mines. Uh, that's uh, that's not a that's not acceptable work for them.
No.
And yeah, so you need a balanced
Force.
workforce is what I'm looking for.
Yep.
So to
And
make your city go around.
yeah, and the different village folk levels, they have different needs. So yeah, we're starting out with villagers, which is that's the lowest level. They have basic needs. They need water and they need food. And if you look at the house, you'll see that food is covered. I mean, they'll get their needs satisfied when they're at home. So it's a combination of looking at like the tier 2 people will live in tier 2 houses. So the house will cover their needs. So if they have a food need, you need to make sure there's food in the house. And for the basic level, the food is covered by berries. It's not a very varied diet, but I mean it's you'll get by.
This is where we're talking about. You can make jam. You can make anything, but and
Pudding.
pudding.
Yeah.
What kind of pudding is made of berries? I don't
I
know.
don't know. That's like a strawberry pudding. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
not a
you
chef. I'm
put.
a programmer.
That's how you put it. But that's the thing is they also also need things like bread and beer and anything, but not everything will be covered in their houses. They will have service building like a tavern or a pub or a theater,
Yep.
depending on their level. And so yeah, you need to yeah set up all these services for your people
Yep.
as you go along.
So now we
Uh,
wanna make sure the water and berries are distributed. So to do that, we've harvested a bunch of berries. There's tons of water in next to the well, but the people aren't picking it up. So you can see already now. It looks like they're heartbroken. Maybe we should change the icon. It looks like they're heartbroken, but it means they are heartbroken from not having any food or water. Anyway, let's
good thought. Good thought. Let's change that icon.
yeah.
But let's assign a worker and some food to the market.
Yep. So just as with all the other resources and all the other buildings, to get berries from the berry hut and to the houses, a merchant needs to pick it up from the berry hut, need to carry it over to the market, and then it'll be available to buy or pick up there for the villagers. And when the villagers are coming home and they see we have no berries, they will go to the market and get berries. And then they'll carry it home, and then their food need will be satisfied. But obviously, when you only have one worker trying to feed a population of 30 with this carrying thing, that's not going to work.
Probably run.
She should probably run. So it's a good idea to assign more people to the market, especially in the beginning when you're trying to stock it up. And again, you see now it's quite far to walk over here to pick up the berries. Trying to keep all of these things a bit closer together will make it easier for your resources to get distributed efficiently.
Maybe make a road going around and then add another house so we can go progress to the next tier. I see at the top you're almost there. So
Yeah.
let's see what's required to change to the next level.
The next
Need
level
2 more
is
villagers.
at 25 villages.
Okay.
So it's not. It's gonna just need this to.
Oh yeah, you have
increase.
already enough houses. It
Yep.
says 30 houses. Sorry, I'm blind at this zoom level. I'm blind.
You should get a bigger screen.
Yeah, I'll just mount it on my laptop. Sure.
So this is the housing capacity. It's basically just the available house slots across your entire settlement. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6 houses with 5 each, so that makes 30, and we only have 23 people living here. But as long as they're happy and they're fed and you're doing what you need to, then people will migrate to your city, or immigrate, I guess. But as long as if the happiness is low, like 75%, it's not high. If the happiness is low, this migration will take longer. We should speed it up a bit. But the happier they are, the faster people will immigrate to your city. But obviously, when we're not feeding our population, they won't be very happy.
So if they're happy and you're happy, just clap your hands.
I know. I was actually gonna do that.
Too slow.
So maybe
Stone mine going, woodcutter. The woodcutters almost removed the whole forest.
Yeah. So this is a nice spot to put farms later on. We have plenty of planks. We have plenty stone. There we go. We've upgraded to tier 2. Maybe we should just reduce the speed a bit. So what happened now was that we got 3 more folks in our settlement. That pushed us over 25 to 26, and that was what we needed to progress to the next level, or to the next tier.
And we have new abilities and new services, so let's check it out, what's available.
Yep.
So we have trade goods, so we can increase our production chain, so we can trade new tools. And then we have an outpost, so we can expand our area, and also later on, not in demo, but later on you can send out explorers for looking for coal and iron and stuff like that.
Yep.
And also we have the most important service that I keep forgetting.
It's the fire.
Keep getting reminded of the fire building.
Yeah, it's not like you're forgetting the fire. I'm pretty sure you're aware of it.
Oh, I'm pretty aware of it when my whole city is on fire, at least.
Okay, but let's start with making sure people are protected from fire. So fire is one of the things that can actually ruin your city if you're not taking care of it. So this tip here is telling us to build a fire station, because if you look at the buildings now, they have this fire safety level that you need to maintain. You need to maintain a good fire safety level, and this.
That's one way to put it.
This is covered by a fire guard walking around your settlement and just making sure everything is running smoothly. So let's build a fire station. So the fire station, you'll see, has not a much smaller coverage area, but it's noticeably smaller than the builder's hut. So to make sure all your buildings are covered by a fire station, you gotta make sure that the coverage area isn't leaving out some of your buildings.
Yeah, so let's put it somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah, so in the beginning, keeping it in the middle of your settlement is a good idea. We can put it here, I guess. Let's do this here. There we go. And then we can make a road going this way and this way, so the fire station is covering all the different angles.
I think your people need a lamppost. It looks dark down there.
It's a bit dark, isn't it?
And a bench to sit on. That looks nice.
Let's put up
not too many though, because one of the things in the game is as we talked about, is the maintenance level. So every building and every prop you're placing needs to be maintained by your builder's hut as well. So if you don't have the production to keep up, then placing down buildings and stuff like that you don't need, that's going to affect your production change. And also, what Daniel placed down here will give a beautification. That's the word.
Yep.
Around the area where it surrounds. So later on, you will be able to place gardens and stuff like that. So people will want to upgrade their homes.
Yep. That's the only way you can get them to. That's the only way you can get them to upgrade their houses. That's if the desirability is high enough.
But why is it red up there? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the desirability is low around production buildings. So you have the stone mine that's noisy and loud, and there's a lot of stone dust. The berry hut, they're loud loud-mouthed, noise coming from the sawmill, woodcutter.
They're just
All
they're
these.
not picking the berries. They're just ripping the
Yeah,
berries off and making a lot of sound.
yeah. So if you're placing houses near production buildings, they don't want to upgrade their houses. That it's you can choose to do that. I mean, this building over here, you probably don't want them to upgrade their housing to like noble standards or similar, because then they suddenly don't want to pick berries, and they're getting very picky about what they want to work with.
Oh, picky.
Good job. We are both fathers.
Let's pick that one later.
If you wondered why our jokes are so terrible, that's because we're both fathers.
Lights on.
Oh, there you go. So, what were we doing? We're building the fire station.
Yeah.
So, let's see. There goes the builder. I'm wondering if our building maintenance levels are good. They're not very good. See, it's starting to drop to 60 to 70%. That's because we only have one builder. When that one builder needs to walk around and build stuff, and then they're coming back to their builder's hut, and then now they're doing their maintenance round all the way over here. It's starting to become too much for this one builder.
Yeah.
So then
same with the transporters, though.
Yeah.
I think the product. Yeah.
Same with the transporters. Yeah. So for buildings that don't have their own storage, like the market has its own storage. If you're placing a storage building, that also has its own storage. That will get stocked up by the workers at that building. So the market, they will keep the storage stocked up. If you have a storage, they will keep it stocked up, or a warehouse. But for all the other resources, like the stone over here, the like the planks and stuff, that it needs to get transported, and that's the job for your common transporters. So it's a good idea to keep this number high enough so you don't have resources not being transported when they're needed. But at the same time, then they're not doing anything but transporting. So it's keeping the balance.
Keeping the balance. The other option is to expand our area. Let's do that. As I said in the beginning, I want bridges. Let's go on the top there.
At the top?
That's the bottom. Yeah. Let's go over there.
So the exploration tower is the building that makes it possible to expand our area. We can build an exploration tower over here. This is where you wanted it, right?
Yeah. And then a bridge over the untroubled water.
And then we should probably build a woodcutter here as well.
Maybe just build, yeah. Or you can send people over there to clear the area. Yeah, let's build it here.
We need to, we can do that afterwards. We can, I don't know if we can, there's probably not enough room. It's going to be tricky. We need to figure out a way to get that done.
Yeah, if we click on the woodcutter,
you can't place the woodcutter outside trees. It needs to have trees in its coverage area. So you can see this building, and this woodcutter has 26 trees. But if I place it over here, it's got 10. If I place it over here, it's only got 3 trees in its area. So that's not gonna do much.
What we could do, we can tell the existing woodcutter to just cut down those trees and clear a space for the new one.
Yep.
Could be a great idea as the first building. Let's do that. So the new woodcutter can just keep working on clearing up the new area for farms and windmills and stuff.
Yep. Over here?
Yeah, I want a bakery. Bakery on the island.
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like a homemade. It's like a brand awareness. It's like island bread.
Baker's Island.
Baker's Island.
Isn't that a place in America?
So
the fire hut, does it have enough water? Just one well. Is it enough? Is it well enough?
It's got 9, so I think that's good.
That's good.
It should probably have a couple more workers, just in case. Spreading out. Well, we've already done that, so the quest, I guess, if we do that, it'll just get accepted.
No,
No, it's the
asking
expansion area.
for
Yeah.
to expand the area as well.
Yeah, good. So the exploration tower, when you build that, you can see already that we've got. Well, it's a bit tricky to see now with the water, but if you look at this, you can see that we now have a bigger area. Maybe if we do this, yeah, this is easier to see.
Yeah.
So now our area extends all the way over here, but the exploration tower can actually do more. It can expand your area by sending out explorers. So if we want to expand our area a bit more, we can.
Wait, need a bridge. Need a bridge first.
We need a bridge. Good job. So let's build a bridge here. It needs to be placed on a coast like this, and then we need the bridge over here like that. And then we can place the expansion area over here. And if we have
tell the woodcutters as well, just while we're at it, so they can start working.
So now
that's one of the ways to clear an area. You can tell the woodcutter to clear a certain or a specific area. But as you can also see on the woodcutter, it's flagging that something's wrong. So let's have a look at what it's saying.
Yep. So there are no trees in the harvest area. Obviously, because we've told them to clear down this area or to work in this area, but now the area is empty and there are no trees there. What we could have done instead, when we did this earlier, we can set the harvest area. We can still have the harvest area over here, but if you want to clear specific trees, we can tell them to clear these trees, and then they'll work on clearing these trees, but they'll still go back to working in their harvest area when they're done. But we should probably wanna. Can I do this?
Clear the new area. I think they will cancel out, won't it? No, just have to wait. Probably something we need to update to add functionality to cancel a clear area.
Yeah.
But let's also tell them to clear the. Oh, you're just putting that at a harvest area.
Okay. Oh, you wanted them to have the. I see what you did. So they should do that, and then we should move the clear area over here, so they can do that.
And then meantime, you can build a forester over closer to them, so they have more trees when they get back to their local place.
Like this. Maybe we should build another woodcutter here, so we can. I'll just place it over here, and then they can still walk over to the Baker's Island. I'm gonna call it Baker's Island from now.
Also, I think you need another sawmill as well. I think it's pretty full of
21. Yeah.
And also,
if we
maybe we should build a trader to get more saws and axes. I think you're running out.
Yeah, let's build a storage hut first, a storage area, so we can store the planks and the stones. Because what you'll see here, the production is dropped to 0 because we're not picking up the stones because we don't have a need for this much stone. So the production efficiency is good, but it's a bit unnecessary to have this many workers working on picking up stone or mining stones when we're not using that. But we will soon.
We will get there. Let's see, you only have one free worker. Maybe think about expanding more for the farms and the next jobs coming up.
Yeah. Are these people picking up? Oh yeah, the storage is full. Good job. Sorry, I was just clicking around when you were talking. What were you saying? I wasn't even paying attention.
Don't worry. Let's expand the area with more people. I think we need. We have 0 free workers. So that's and we also need a trader. So we need more people for that. So we can.
Where do we want to? Do we want to have it here?
I'm thinking closer. Maybe one here and then one closer to Baker's Island. I'm gonna call it Baker's Island.
Yeah, it's named now. That's
speaking of names, we forgot to name our settlement.
Good point. What do we want to call it? It's Choalg Town. Like you can't even pronounce that,
That-
especially not as a Norwegian.
That's a
We'll,
mouthful.
that's definitely a mouthful. What do
Maybe
you
a Danish. That's the Danish name. Schwalg town.
want?
Let's call it. Well, there's a Baker's Island. What should we call this one? Woody's town. So many woods. No, I don't know. I'm all out of ideas for the names.
We called
Every
the
time I
previous
play a
one
game, I just
Brotown.
call
Let's
my
call it Brotown now as well. And
yeah. I
we'll
always call my city just like Sim Town because of like
yeah.
Simon.
Yeah.
So,
I have the same issue. Mine are downtown.
or downtown.
Yeah.
Is it down? Is it downtown or is it downtown? Downtown.
Da- what kind of crest do we want?
Lieutenant Dan. Let's see here.
Let's go for this
Probably
one.
some shiny.
Yeah, that looks good. So if you're playing alone, this won't make much of a difference, except you'll have a pretty badge and the name of your town. But if you're playing with your friends or your family, like we do, then whenever you're interacting with each other, you'll see the crest and the name of the town, so you know who you're trading with.
So what Danny is trying to say here, the game has multiplayer, which is one of the reasons why we made Folklands, is because we want to have a game that, because it's not, there are many settlement building games out there, but what we found them lacking is, one thing is we wanted to have something of our own that we could play together and pick up and start whenever we wanted. One of the inspirations for the game is Transport Tycoon. And the one thing that we love about that one is that you can pick up where you started or left, pick up where you left. And also, if one of you can't play, then you can jump out of the game and come back later when you have time.
Yep.
So that's what we're trying to achieve with Folkland as well. So it's a more balanced game for a unbalanced life.
Yeah, good. That's a good catchphrase. We should use that somewhere. A balanced game for an unbalanced life.
Yeah,
Do you have
right.
an unbalanced lifestyle?
The story.
Are you looking for a game to balance your? No, okay, let's.
Yeah. Let's balance the storage as well. It's having
Yep.
trouble. Let's see what's
We
going on.
don't have any people, but we just got a couple of workers, so let's add that here, and we can fill it up with stones and planks. 10 out of 10, probably not. Let's do 15 of each. There you go. Because each storage building has a capacity. So if you look at the market, it has a storage capacity of 20, and when that's full, obviously you can't store more. So then you either need another market or. Yep.
I see two things that, because we've been playing this so long that the game won't be able to tell us yet. But I see the market is having trouble probably soon meeting the needs of the people. So I think maybe we need another market that's closer to Baker's Island and also a trader so we can increase our making new sawmills and stuff like that.
Yep. So let's place a trader in the middle here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Oh, it would be nice to have it. Have they done? Oh, they have started clearing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice if it had like an entrance to the?
Well, let's do that, because yeah.
Yeah.
I promise Daniel I won't talk about things that are not in the game yet, but we have walls and stuff like that coming
Yeah.
in. So
It's not in the demo, but we can't have everything in the demo. Then it won't be much of a full game, will it?
Yeah.
So for the full game, you'll be able to, because if you look at your borders now, they're just these simple poles. But if you want to build like a palisade around your settlement, or when you're in higher tiers, you'll get stone walls, and then you can wall in your settlement. It won't have much of an effect because there's no. What Simon didn't say earlier when he was talking about inspiration games was that most of the games you play with multiplayer, they have the multiplayer bit is focused on the combat. So whenever you need or want to play with people, it's always who gets to the highest combat level first, who gets the biggest army, who gets the most swords, and then That's the main point of the game. Folklands is different because it's about cooperating. So you can still have uh, you can still play with your friends or family, but it won't be this who annihilates who first. It's more of a how do we cooperate and how do we work together. But there will be like robbers. There'll be uh, some kind of roaming danger that you need to either wall out or wall in, depending on
Yeah.
how you wanna approach it.
Yeah.
I
But
remember
the
when we
whole idea
when
with
we when we played Age of Empires when we were younger. My strategy was to wall you in, not wall people out. So I would always figure out where on the map you were, and then I would go over there and I would wall you in, and then I'll take over the map.
that's okay. I'll just take out your king.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
But that's one of the, I think it was Empire Earth. They had nukes and stuff like that, or was it Rise of Nation maybe?
Yep.
That's so your walls. Keep your walls. I'll just send you a nuke.
Yeah.
But that's out of the scope of this game. I don't think they will ever get to the age when they can
Nuke people.
they
No,
can nuke people around. Yeah.
good point. So let's we have another building here to. So you can see now. If you look at this building, it's got this area here that it wants to clear. It's not
Hmm.
super visible. We should probably make it more visible. But this is kind of covered in red, so you can see that they have this clear area. If you look at this building, and you want to set a clear area for this one, you can see that there's already someone else doing or clearing this area.
Mm.
So you can kind of coordinate the effort if
Cooperate.
you have like if you have several buildings doing the same. But we just want to make sure it's all covered, so they're working as fast as they can to clear this area. But there are no unemployed people working here, so we need to add at least, I say at least one, but we're almost running out of access, so let's add as many as possible.
They're gonna have trouble soon.
Trouble
Let's
with?
see here. They're gonna have trouble with their tools.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I keep trying to pan around my city, but I keep forgetting it's yours. So.
I do the same. I always do the same. Whenever I'm
But the
watching a
speed on
stream,
TV, maybe it's just
Yep.
having.
whenever I'm watching a stream of people playing a game I play, and I put it on full screen, I was like, I just want to move over there and to have a look. No, it's a stream. Of course you can't, idiot.
Idiot sandwich.
So now they're building the trading post over there. We have a well-functioning settlement. Are there any buildings from this tier we haven't built yet? We've unlocked the tax collectors. No, sorry, this is the first tier. So fire station is placed, forester is placed, exploration tower, and now the trading post is placed. So we have the option to get new tools. What kind of tools do we want?
I think we need at least the access for the and sauce. Maybe a hammer as well if you're expanding out on the
Yeah.
Baker's Island. Yeah.
So
Because I think maybe the trader's house is out of the service area of the builder.
that's a good point.
Probably.
That it probably
Let's
is.
double check that.
Let's have a look. So the maintenance area for the builder's hut, it's covering the original area, but the new one is outside. And same for fire. Wow, we
Oops.
should.
See how easy it is to forget something?
I have no idea what you mean. I'm a simple man. Let's place the builder's hut over here. So there is the there is the
Trader's going out.
there's the trader going out and picking up this purchase order that we placed. So we didn't show that. The purchase order, whenever you need tools in the game, because in the demo you can't produce anything on your own. Whenever you need tools, you need to interact with the different kingdoms around here. Oh, see, there's a bug. Good job. It's missing the high wind crest. Anyway,
I was
whenever
trying not to say.
yeah, that's a good
Okay.
job.
I was the good person here.
It's all right. So each of these kingdoms, they will be introduced to you in the full game, and they'll kind of tell you what they focus on, because each kingdom has a different focus. They have either an industrial focus, or they're more like farming based. Like the High Wind merchants, they are more focused around basic needs. The Rutai kingdom, they will focus more on like iron stuff. They have an industry. They need they need more advanced products.
Yeah. The
And
kingdoms will also send you quests along your way
yeah,
that you can accept if you want, and then the prices will go up and down. For example, depending on their attitude towards you,
yep,
depending on how much you're helping them out. So that's one of the ways to interact with the surrounding kingdoms as well.
yep. So in the demo, you'll only be able to interact with the High Wind merchants, and they are selling you the basic tools that you need, and they will also buy simple products from you, like berries or bread, or some of the simple products that you can produce in the beginning. But we are looking for. Did you say hammers? Do we have enough hammers?
Yeah. I
We
don't
have
know.
we have two.
Let's see. Where to?
We have two available, and two. We have enough hammers, but we should probably get at least a couple of saws, so we can make enough swords.
What did you buy? What's the first thing you bought?
The
Couldn't
first
see.
thing was trading.
What's the first thing you bought?
The first thing was a
Axe.
4 axes.
Okay, let's see.
So we also need money to pay for the things we buy. So 4 axes will cost us 400. Obviously, we need to have enough people to generate enough taxes so we can pay for the stuff we want to buy.
And some services later on will have an upkeep, like guards and stuff like that. They will have upkeep, so that's a good thing to have traders going in and out, collecting money.
Yeah.
If you have a good production of something, like maybe you're making too much bread, especially on Baker's Island, that's probably going to generate a lot of bread.
Bread. We're running out of people. We have 0 unemployed, so we need more people.
At least they're happy. At least they're happy.
They look happy. They have 92%. So our market is doing a fantastic job. What we can do when we're looking at this number, because we need people in the builder's hut, or they will. Oh, actually, we need a fire station. We should probably put that down here now before things starts burning down.
Maybe
Down
build
the
it
house.
on the island, but
Yeah.
the problem still you have the problem that you don't have enough people. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, but
You
that's
need
what I
that
was saying.
character.
If you're running out of people, you can have a quick look at your building overview, and you can assign or unassign people from here. So
Yeah.
now that the market is doing well, I should probably make it possible to open the market from there, so you can do this. So it's doing really well. You don't need 5 people assigned here. You can unassign a couple of people there, and then you can assign one of them over here instead. I could have done that from the same screen, obviously.
Mhm.
Do we have enough room for a fire station over here now? We probably don't want the trading post to burn down, do we? Still nothing.
Well, at least then you'll know how I feel.
So what's the? It's
Just end the stream in a big fiery city. It's so pretty. Pretty.
So we can't really make bread or beer or anything until we reach the next tier, which is at 50 villagers, and we're only making this small little cozy village over here. We should just add more houses. Where do you want to have houses?
A little bit more towards Baker's Island because of the way we're expanding the city over there.
I thought you wanted to keep this area
Maybe-
clear for
Yeah.
So we should probably add one there. We can add another one there. This one, and this one. There you go. It's a nice little settlement over there.
Yeah.
So you'll see these flags. That just means they don't have any road connection.
I guess that over there will probably be like a workforce for the villagers later on.
Yeah. Now we can
That
place
area looks good.
a fire station. I know you want to see the entire city burn, but I don't want to see it burn. I want it to survive. It will survive. It will survive. I just saved the game.
Maybe.
So in another game, maybe you discover a bit too late that you don't have any fire station, and then you'll want to prioritize some of your build orders over others. So that's something you can do from the builder's hut. You can see an overview of all the
Might be a good idea. Depending, I can see how many buildings you have already queued up. So let's focus on the fire hut.
Yeah.
I keep saying fire hut. Why do it? Did
I don't
we
know.
name it fire hut?
I don't think we've ever called it a fire hut, but there are berry huts and other
Probably
huts.
that's
I don't know.
You also have the huts in Star Wars. That's different. They're more like snails. Do we have llamas though, or alpaca?
We have different wildlife in the game. Yeah. So here's one of them walking around. It's just happily walking through the city, going into the tent. It's probably eating up all the leftover food. There he goes.
Oh, he's going over to the bushes. I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's eating the bushes.
He's eating from the bushes. Yeah, there you
It's a very good life.
go. Excellent.
Let's see here.
So now we
People are
want
going
to
around
we
the
want to
maps.
reach 50 villagers, and then we'll see what unlocks.
Yeah.
I like how you made the trees different shades of green and red, so you could get some visual variety as well. It's looking
Yeah.
good.
I think we'll add more. Probably add like autumn colors as well. Maybe some new trees in the full game. We're planning more biomes as well. So adding some orange trees maybe. That
Yeah.
would be nice. I think.
That would be nice.
Let's see what we can do.
I'm just speeding it up because it's going a bit slow for a stream, but this speed it's soothing. I like it. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. It's just perfectly balanced. Anyway, I'll speed it up.
I prefer 2
Yeah.
as my speed level. Like 3 is okay. I agree. It's too fast for me because I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do, and so somewhere between 1 and 2 is my speed level.
Yep.
That's where I like.
So now we have the fire station over here, and we should probably get another well because this one well probably won't be enough. Let's put one over here. Then
And maybe one more because we're going to tier 3 will have farms as well, so might.
Yeah.
And for that.
I'll put them over here because we probably want or maybe we should have one on the island.
Baker's Island needs a well.
Yeah.
And the one of the things that the game is needing a lot of is actually water because you will need water for your people and for brewing beer and for making bread as well, and also for the fire station. So it's a very crucial part of the game.
Yep.
Fortunately, the game is full of water just beneath the surface. So
Yep.
just find a lush green area and build it.
Yep. So you can see that
we haven't talked about that though. We haven't talked about much about that. You have the green area. This will impact how well, for example, your wheat will grow. Not in the demo, but for example, the dark green will be better suited for some type of food or water, and then you have like lighter patches will impact the food production in a different way.
Yep.
And also you have the snowy and stony area that we have in the game. We will maybe zoom out or find one. Yeah. So this area will be very unsuitable for farms.
Yeah, definitely.
So
But they're very suitable for coal mines and iron mines.
yeah,
So you'll see these
and gold mines.
and gold mines definitely. You'll see these rocky areas around the map here and there. They will contain either coal or iron, and in the full game, that's where you would send out your explorers and figure out what kind of resources are available here. That's a thing we've picked up from the Settlers games. They had these geologists. They were walking around either expanding your area or they would prospect for different resources. So you need to do that in Folklands as well. If you wanna start an iron tool production, you'll need to mine for iron and you need to mine for coal. But each resource will only be available in certain places. So you need to send out explorers to figure out what's in this area and then what's in this area before you can build a coal mine or an iron mine.
Yeah. Maybe ask a woodcutter to make just like a straight road through there. No, they're clearing the whole forest, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
How many people have we assigned here? 2. Yeah. But now we can actually put a woodcutter over here and a sawmill as well.
Yeah, good idea.
So we can put one here, I guess. And then we can put a sawmill over here as well. Over there. Probably not the most efficient placement, but at least it's connected.
Yeah.
You need to just figure out where to place them when you're clearing an area like this, because it won't be optimized, but it'll be possible. There we go! We've upgraded to the last demo tier.
Yeah. And there we have no new services, but we have a lot of new resources, and we also have a lot of new production buildings.
Yep.
This is where you're starting to progress into the next level of your city, I guess, or the game.
Yep.
Because this is where you will set up all the stuff needed for your taverns and your noble people, and what's also needed for the bigger production changes that will appear in the game.
Yep. So for the 2 first tiers, your people are villager levels, like a villager level. But for the next tiers, tier 3 and 4, it's all revolving around upgrading your villagers to the next level. So then to be able to satisfy that, you need all these new production chains with, like Simon says, with the new products. This is also why they're suddenly asking us to be able to upgrade the houses now.
Yeah.
So we'll.
But also, let's not forget what we talked about previously. Don't upgrade all your houses,
Yeah.
because then you will run out of people doing all the works,
Yep.
all the jobs.
Yep.
It's a good way to have a balance there. Let's see. How can we? Let's have a look at the desirability to see where it's best suited for gardens and fountains and stuff. Yeah. Down there, maybe we should just upgrade those houses. Down in the right corner there. I think
Yep.
that's a good place.
Yep.
So, you're the.
Where
I don't
do
know. You already own a house in real life, so you're more already used to fixing your garden. So let's add one.
let's add a garden down here.
As you can see, this also has a coverage area of where it will increase increase the desirability for people to live and upgrade.
So we'll place one over there, and then we can do. Now let's save the fountain for later.
Or just make a fountain in the middle of the city, just like
Oh yeah, like
just to have it looks. Make it
we
look nice.
we should like build a fountain over here, I guess.
Yeah, maybe like 2 of the houses closest to the road. Maybe they should be allowed to upgrade. Maybe because I think we will have later on. Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking ahead of myself. Thinking maybe I want to make a jeweler in the middle of there. So
Yeah, that makes sense. But we should add the farms over here now. So maybe we should just
Yeah.
keep it like that for a little longer.
Farms. Should we move the farms here and then a bakery up top there? I think there's room for 2. Do we have 2 sites? Yeah, I think we have.
Like that. Over there. One over here. They can just walk through the store.
Maybe build another storage for the wheat and stuff. So it because I'm thinking if they can transport the wheat and water to the storage area on the Baker's Island, then we can make bread over there.
Good point. So we want to make a storage area over here then.
Yeah, I think so. We also need it if we want to expand more this way.
Oh, I don't
So
have
maybe
enough gold.
How's the tax collector going? Is he
Well,
even
he's
working?
definitely collecting stuff, but it's he's collected all that's possible for this week. So this day 6, it's a couple of days left, and then he'll do his job again.
That's good. Looks good. Planks are getting low, but that's we already started to fix that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Good catch. This guy is... Well, he's not doing much, but that's probably because he's only recently been able to pick up... maybe that's outside his pickup area. I'll just move it over there. Because all the production buildings, they have a pickup area that they can use to pick up resources. Like in the beginning, when we placed the sawmill over here, the woodcutter is inside its pickup area, so the sawmill, the plank maker can walk over there and pick up logs. But because you don't want the woodcutter or the plank maker to walk all the way across your settlement just to pick up logs, so they will only pick up things inside their pickup area, and if there aren't any resources there, transporters need to transport the resources needed from one building to another. So that's back to
Speaking
the...
of transporters, how many transporters do we have?
We have 9. We should probably
Yes, maybe.
assign some more now that the distances are bigger.
Yeah, Baker's Island is going to be nice. Maybe send out more explorers to increase the area on Baker's Island.
Yep.
Baker's Island.
Baker's Island.
There's Irish. I can't speak like Irish. Sorry to offend anyone.
Don't worry. At least you're offending everyone equally.
True that. What else buildings do we have planned? We have Baker's, and then we have the windmill.
Yep.
Ooh, maybe I want the windmill to be close to the water. Are we allowed to build a windmill on the beach? Like
I think so.
rotated towards the city so we can watch it spin around. Or
See if there's enough room for it. Maybe we need we need a little more space first.
Oh, the tree is falling down. Let's have a look.
There you go.
Doink. There it goes.
So we should just make sure that we can get rid of all these over there. That's good. And they are working overtime to clear the area here. Let's add another worker. So
overtime is still no extra income. Okay, good to know.
It's also a life simulator. It's learning.
True.
It's learning you how life is. So this is
full of taxes.
this is the end of the demo progression. You won't be able to progress further in the demo, so this will just tell you that you've reached your max potential. But in the full game, this tier here won't be the last one. There's going to be 3 more tiers that will add similar amount of production chains for each tier, and then you can expand your area, and you can expand your production chains a lot. So let's speed it
Yeah.
up and see what we can do. I was just
I
thinking
think
maybe
we
we need
forgot to
more.
tell them. Yeah,
I was
sorry.
thinking maybe we need more sites. I'm not sure.
Probably order more sites. No, we have two. I think that's
Yep.
enough. But probably you need the windmill and the baker, but also
Yep.
maybe you should allow them to upgrade. You can see how that goes
There we go.
once they have.
Yeah, we don't have much blanks
Ah, yeah, that's true.
because we're
Let's wait
building a
on.
lot of stuff now. Do you
Cool,
think that
cool.
do you
But
think that deer
this
is
is a
eating up all the wheat from the farms?
dear, oh dear. Let's hope not.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that was a cheap one. I know.
It
I know.
was.
Such-
So we have two sites, so that's one for each farm. But maybe we should get a couple more sites so we can have more people working on the farms. Let's yeah, just in case we need more. So we should also add a storage area over here on the island.
Oh, I thought you did that, but that was a woodcutter, no sawmill.
Yeah, we didn't have enough money earlier, so we needed to wait.
Forgot we were broke.
I wouldn't. When I look at our settlement, I wouldn't call it broke. I mean, yes, it's still expanding, but it's definitely not broke. So now you can see the grain is growing, the wheat is growing here. What's oh, they don't have
Did you
they don't have the tools
Yeah.
they need. Oh no.
probably maybe they moved around one of the sites so they didn't pick it up.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yep.
Let's wait for the trader to come back so they
Yep.
can do their the necessary work.
I agree.
Do the bakery and the windmill don't need any tools, I think. So we're good to go there.
Yep.
They need water, and let's look. We didn't talk. Actually, we haven't talked about the production. So whenever you can click on a production building, you can see what the required items they need to generate the resource. So
Yep.
you can see here, they need wheat, and that will produce flour.
Yep.
And then the baker as well, you will see they will need flour and water to produce bread.
Yep.
So we'll pull that up once we have the building up and going.
So we'll put the bakery here next to the windmill, and then we'll put the brewery here next to the farms, so it can.
Do we have taverns yet?
We have them.
or
We
the
just
pub?
haven't built them yet. So we can
think so.
place a tavern down here, so they have.
That'll make them happy.
It will. So now you can.
And they're having flags. Let's see what their issue is.
The issue is this: they're ready to upgrade, but we haven't allowed them yet.
Not really an issue. It's more like a informational flag.
Yep.
But this is what the flags is a good way of people of indicating when something's wrong or something needs your attention.
Yep.
So it's could be both positive and negative.
Yep.
And if it's really negative, like your city is burning, then there will be a big notification.
Yeah, you'll see
that's-
up here. You'll see notification telling you when things are going terribly wrong. So then you get the option to address it.
Yeah.
We want to put what do we want to put here in this storage?
Storage. Let's put flour and water, I think.
Do you mean wheat or did you mean flour?
I mean, I meant flour.
Okay.
But probably not needed. Maybe let's just put planks and water for the expansion.
Planks. Done.
No, this is your city.
We
You're
don't
allowed to do what you have to do.
need water.
Oh.
We have water over here. I was thinking maybe we should bring the flour nor the wheat over here so the millers don't have to walk so far.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot.
Store
We
max.
didn't have any farms on the Baker's Island.
Yeah. let's do that. So
Speaking
then,
of bread, I'm getting hungry. I want a new bread as well. I wonder if it's sourdough bread. Probably.
sourdough bread. That's good. Hey, he is eating the wheat. Look at that.
I knew it.
That's kind of rude. I guess it's a peaceful settlement. They're not chasing away the animals.
Could be like hunter if we had that one, but there's no hunter in game currently.
There will be a hunter in the full game.
Yeah. So he will hunt the alpacas. Stop eating our grains.
I think we should increase the production here. What's happening here? It's got. Oh yeah, he's at home. So we should probably make another sawmill. Did we make another sawmill? Yeah, there we go. That's doing a good job there. So they
Make it.
So they can only work as fast as they're being handed logs, but this is obviously working as fast as they can. If this guy wasn't at home, he would be working.
Production is 100. So I think
that's working as fast as they can. Yep.
Can I make another sawmill? Just buy another saw.
I think we have saws.
We bought enough saws for that.
Yeah, we have 2 saws. We can make two more.
Did the trader, by the
sawmills.
way, come back from his trading trip? Let's pin one of the. Let's pin the sites at the top so we can have a look when it's arriving.
Yep, good job. So we need to get our plank production up. So we have another sawmill here coming, and we have a sawmill over there. These guys are clearing trees. These are clearing trees. So it's we're making logs as fast as we can. What about the brewery? They've got enough water.
Wheat.
They need more wheat. So then we need to. How much wheat do we have? We have 2, and they're being transported around. So, yeah. It's working as expected.
Yeah. So the brewer needs. That's right.
Yep.
So the brewer needs the wheat and also for the bread. That I forgot that.
Yep.
So probably should have.
So
yeah. That's why you always keep building.
yeah. They need wheat for several things. So they are producing the flour, and they are working as fast as they can, picking up stuff. So we'll just have to wait for them to do their job. And,
yeah.
Good.
Getting close to. I think now we have 5 plank. Let's allow them to upgrade. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
We don't have any planned buildings that needs plank right now. Anyway, so then we will allow the settlement to upgrade. So any house that are ready to upgrade, and that means they need to be in a desirable place, and they also need to be fed properly, and the people inhabiting the houses need to be happy.
Yep.
Those are like the 3 requirements for allowing a house to be set as upgradable.
Yep.
So yeah.
So you'll see when they want to upgrade, they will start to collect the upgraded materials. So you'll see now they're walking back home with planks and stone, and then as soon as they have everything they need, then a builder will come and upgrade their house. So let's speed it up a bit and see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, let's try. Let's see. I still want a fountain.
Good job.
Oh,
fountain. Yeah, I was just looking at the different options we had for beautification. A fountain is a good choice. Do we still want it over here, or did we want to make this area with?
Let's make this the luxury area.
Yeah. So then maybe like this, and they can have I still don't have enough gold. How much does it
Mm.
cost? Like 750. Oh no.
Oh,
The tax collector
that's
is
a
out.
lot.
The tax collector is out and doing their job. So she's coming home with coins to the people.
Yeah.
So she.
So the tax collector will later on have taxation levels, which will affect the moods of your citizens as well.
Yep.
So you can, if you're in a pinch where you need more money, you can send out the tax collector to keep collecting more money,
Yep.
because the people have endless amount of money. That's at least that's a good thing, but they will be pretty annoyed if you keep taking their money.
Yep.
Reminds me of the Robin Hood, the old one with the fox and stuff like that. The old Disney Robin Hood, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. So this is more like it, isn't it?
That's roundabout. Did you destroy the farm just to build a roundabout?
Yes, I did. It is supposed to be the beautiful area. It's not supposed to be a farming area. The farming area is over here. And we probably want... No, we can't make the statue because it's too expensive. But we can make... let's have a little bench over here.
Oh, yeah.
And then like
And then
a lamp. Like lighting up the area a bit. Then we can place another lamp over here.
sure.
Now maybe we should... It should make it possible for them to see where they're walking. Just put
Yeah.
a couple of lamps over here and there. I think that's gonna be nice. Let's see what happens.
I think too. Oh, the houses have been upgraded.
Oh, look at
Looking
that!
good.
They must be super happy.
Pretty crowded though.
Yeah, that's what you get when you're upgrading
And
your
that's
house.
also one of the things that will bring down the desirability later on. If you're having too many upgraded houses in the same area, or if you have unupgraded houses close to the nobles, they won't upgrade. They will have like the personality of not wanting to live close to poor people. And yeah,
Yep.
so that's going to be an interesting way of how you're going to develop your city or develop your town. Is how to make people want to live there. What's it called? It's city planning, or not?
Yeah.
What's it called? The
Yeah.
zoning areas.
City
Yeah.
zone, yeah. So now it's starting to look a bit more alive. We have bear coming into the pub, which means these
Yeah.
people will be able to get their socialization need fulfilled. Up until now, they haven't.
But they also need bread. They need bread, so we need another market focusing on bread as well.
Yes, we need.
Close to the nobles. Yeah. So
So
see, this is where it all starts to build up of things you need to get done. So
Yep.
up until now, it's been pretty relaxing and slow paced. But as you expand, you can decide how fast the game goes by, upgrading the certain parts of your village, making sure they have enough food and stuff like that. So it's yeah, the game will adapt to your playstyle pretty much as it goes along.
Yep.
But in the beginning, it's just like making sure you have all the basic needs and stuff like that. So Daniel is making
I'm making a garden.
looks like the garden.
So
Maybe
this
we should add like a wall, like plants and stuff like that for the roads, just like the bench. That will probably be in the full game.
I like how just
Beautiful
making up stuff as you play the game.
Of course, and just like I'm making beautiful bridges, and that making up stuff. That's one of the things we haven't talked about yet in this stream, but you will be able to mod the game. So if you want to have a building, if there's a certain kind of beautification, or maybe even a whole production change. Why do I keep saying change?
I think we lost him. There we go.
Using the modders.
So I think what he was saying is that you'll be able to create new production chains if you wanna add things that you're missing. Like you can do you can add production chains for For completely new resources, you can add new buildings. You can do pretty much what you want.
I'm back. No, quite a little bit. I'm kind of back.
You are kind.
No, now my camera is gone.
You are kind of back.
What's happening?
There you go.
Well, at least the game didn't crash. That's a good thing. That's a good way.
It's
I
my it's my network. I need to pause my children. There you go. You
the
just
city is lighting up.
yeah, you just started to talk about the modding.
Yeah, I also finished talking about the modding, but I
But
understand that it
no,
just didn't
no one
get
heard.
along.
No one heard.
But if we have, we will include a lot of different things in the game for you to enjoy. But if there's something you think the game should have, like different houses, different looks on people, or different like different trades or different production chains, then just make it up.
Yep.
Build it and add it to the game using the Steam Workshop. I think that's where we're going to with the
Yep.
tools, the mod.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now the thing with the bread is that we are making bread on Baker's Island, but we're not transporting off the island. So we need to tell people to store it somewhere so these market merchants can pick it up. Is this full? No, it's not full. So I'm hoping they will start picking it up. Yeah, it looks like they're heading towards the island to pick up bread. So that so you can't. I got what? Sites.
I think you got new sites. Yeah.
Yep.
So you can make more.
So yeah, I think we can end the demo stream here. Obviously, you see there's plenty of things to do still, even just in this demo. If I wanted to continue, I probably would have wanted to clear this area over here to kind of expand this Baker's Island. In the full game, I probably would have wanted to expand into this area to find a good spot for my miners to get iron, coal, or something else.
Yeah.
But for now, I think
one thing, if we just do we zoom out just to have a look at the surrounding area? Just maybe somebody's sitting on the stream just wanting us to zoom out.
Oh yeah, that's they would have been waiting for like 1.5 hours for us to zoom out. So this
at least we got there.
Yeah, this is the entire map. So you can see there's plenty of room to expand, and if you're playing with your friends or someone, then you can play either close to each other, or you can kind of expand into into each other's area as you play. So there's plenty of room to expand out, and with these 3 tiers, at least you have something to do when you're checking out the demo.
So if you enjoy the game, wishlist it, or join us on Discord, or send us a message, and we'd love to talk about the game and anything that we can do to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah, if you haven't already caught it, we love this kind of game. We love this genre. We've been playing it since we were younger. So if you have the same fondness for this type of game as we do, please definitely get in touch, either by Discord or something else. We have this menu item here that we definitely want you to use when you're playing the demo. Anytime you have any kind of feedback, just send it to us. Write whatever you want here. If you're experiencing issues, or if you have any kind of problem, please tick this box when you're sending us the feedback, because that will include some basic system information like your graphics card and your CPU and memory status and screen resolution. So we can figure out if a lot of people with the same hardware configuration are having the same issues. That will help us a lot. But you don't have to. It's completely optional. Anything you want to tell us, just click this button. I love bread. Apparently I do. Send feedback and we will get it.
Yeah. So thanks for watching.
I will quit to the menu, and then you can go back to come back to the menu.
Probably inside the menu. Or not? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like Simon said, thank you for watching this stream. We hope you enjoyed this little playthrough of the demo. In the middle of the next fest, we will have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions that you've been sitting on while you were watching the stream, or if you realized you have something you want to ask us, just fire it away, and we will answer all your questions in the Q&A stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Until next time.
I think we should try and wake up our third brother.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
That's so you can join next time.
Yep. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.